Hey guys, it's YOU WACK, and finally the day has come. The myth, the man, the legend himself, Doomfist, is finally live across all platforms. He's on the full game rather than PTR and PC, and he's finally out for the Xbox and PlayStation for finally the fisting memes. Oh god, can start. Please don't make that a thing, y'all. Please make this hero innocent, please. No, but all jokes aside, I do want to get your guys' thoughts on Doomfist and how he just kind of plays with your kind of style, because when Arista first came out, you know, I try to play every single hero, and I try to quote-unquote main every single hero because I want to try to be special, but really, it never really works out. You know, that happened with Sombra. I really try to get her down, but this was also the time when I first started to play Overwatch, so I was just trying to figure the game out as a whole, so that didn't work out. And then Arista came out, and this was the first hero I covered, and this was also one of the first tanks that I really wanted to try to get down, and that really didn't work out. Maybe it's because Arista wasn't the greatest tank when she first initially got released, but then buffs came out to make her a little bit better. But now Doomfist is a little bit different. Now, I would have liked him to be even another tank or maybe even a defensive hero, but that isn't the case. He's another offensive hero. We have so many offensive heroes, but rightfully so, because, well, he just kind of fits the offensive category, and that is just someone who could just pump out a lot of damage. However, I feel like Doomfist is somewhat of a different hero, somewhat like Genji. That's kind of how I kind of describe it, because the way that I see it is that Genji is a more combo-esque hero. Like, really, you should try to combo your stars and then your dash should be able to lock you in with a kill, then throw more stars, get another dash, rinse and repeat. Same thing with Doomfist. While he doesn't get a reset and cooldown for maybe his Doomfist charge or whatever, he's still someone that you want to try to combo the uppercut with, and also the seismic slam, because, well, if you're not pairing all of those abilities up, then you're not really maximizing your damage. So really, that's the biggest thing that I can try to give a tip for right out the gates, is try to use all the abilities together, not just separate, to try to make them work together and make it flow, because he's also a very mobile type hero. While if you don't utilize all these abilities, he's not going to be mobile here in your guys' hands. So I feel like this is a type of hero that's going to be like a little bit easy to learn, but somewhat hard to master, and you're going to be able to tell who like is a brand new Doomfist hero versus someone who actually took the time to try to learn him. So I'm pretty excited to see what Doomfist is going to bring as terms of the meta. Probably going to maximize the dive comp and make it even more effective, because let's be honest, y'all, the dive comp is one of the best tactics right now to try to use in the game. While it is a little bit more team coordinated, it can still be done, right? But with Doomfist, oh man, it's just going to be the go-to DPS slot, because like I said before, Doomfist is a very mobile hero that meshes well with what the dive comp is all about. So with the DPS slots, I say it's very flexible with like a Genji, a Tracer, a Pharah, even with a soldier at times, but someone like Doomfist, he can easily be implemented with that DPS slot when it comes to the dive comp, because even disregarding his ultimate, he is very mobile, and that's what meshes well. He needs to know when to engage in the fight and disengage in the fight, and he's able to do that. He has his uppercut ability, and he also has his seismic slam, which just brings out so much DPS. So again, he's going to be a hero that's going to take a little bit of time to get used to and know when the situations when to engage into the fight, because he can easily be countered if he's just flying into the fight and just kind of dying and feeding the enemy team ultimate charge. But really, it's going to help even if we want to look at his ultimate. So if we bring the ultimate back in the conversation, even if you suck with Doomfist, even when you build your ultimate, you're going to be able to take out the Mercy, take out the Zenyatta, take out, what's another here? Maybe like a McCree or something, take out their DPS or whatever. So there's a lot of elements that's going to go for Doomfist to make him not really a niched hero, more or less just a hero that can be viable in any type of situation. When it comes to Orisa, sometimes you don't need an Orisa on like attack new Bonnie, because, well, you're moving the payload. Sure, you can put the shield on the payload, but who's to say they can't run a Pharah and just shoot at you right there? That's a type of niche hero or a niche situation. When it comes to Doomfist, when aren't you gonna need to use his rocket knuckles? When aren't you gonna need to dive in the back, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So he's definitely gonna excel at 2 CP maps. When it comes to defense on like maybe like Hollywood, or maybe when it comes to Route 66, maybe not so much. But again, just try to think of any situation that you would want to use Genji, and more than likely you can have a substitute. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I do want to get you guys' thoughts. I'm pretty excited for Doomfist. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm excited for any type of new hero, but I'm also kind of scared of where the dive comp is going to go, because it's not going anywhere. Sure, the Zarya ultimate buff is coming, but really, I don't think that can just completely change a whole entire meta strat like it is with the dive comp. But I do want to get you guys' thoughts. So, love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.